It's essential to move toward conversations about malignant growth, causing food varieties with alert, and an emphasis on by and large dietary examples and way-of-life decisions instead of singling out unambiguous food sources as the sole guilty parties. The gamble of malignant growth is impacted by a mind-boggling interaction of hereditary, natural, and way-of-life factors. While there are no food sources that can conclusively be marked as causing disease, there are dietary decisions that might build your gambler when eaten in overabundance or as a component of an unfortunate by and large eating routine. The following are 5 sorts of food varieties or dietary propensities that you ought to be wary about. Handled meats. Handled meats like bacon, frankfurters, wieners, and shop meats frequently contain added substances like nitrates and nitrites, which, when cooked at high temperatures, can frame intensifies that have been related with an expanded gamble of colorectal disease. It's ideal to restrict your utilization of these meats and pick more slender protein sources. Sweet food varieties and beverages. Diets high in added sugars, like sweet drinks, confections, and prepared products, have been connected to weight, which is a gamble factor for a few sorts of disease, including bosom and colorectal malignant growth. Decreasing your admission of sweet food sources and beverages is fundamental for generally well-being. Profoundly handled food varieties, super-handled food varieties like chips, sweet cereals, and inexpensive food frequently contain added substances, additives, and elevated degrees of unfortunate fats, which can add to constant aggravation and an expanded gamble of malignant growth. An eating regimen, wealthy in entire, negligibly handled food varieties like natural products, vegetables, entire grains, and lean proteins is best. Roasted or barbecued meats. Cooking meat at high temperatures, like barbecuing or singing, can make heterocyclic amines, HCAs, and polycyclic sweet-smelling hydrocarbons, PAHs, which are possible cancer-causing agents. To lessen the gamble, marinate meat prior to barbecuing, keep away from exorbitant singing, and integrate more plant-based food sources into your eating routine. Liquor. Extreme liquor utilization has been connected to an expanded gamble of a few malignant growths, including those of the mouth, throat, liver, and bosom. Restricting liquor consumption or keeping away from it by and large can assist with lessening this gamble. In this segment of the video, I kindly request you to subscribe to my channel, where we share valuable information about nutritious foods. Additionally, please consider activating the notification bell and giving the video a thumbs up. Your support holds significant importance for us. It's critical to stress that the general nature of your eating regimen and way of life assumes a huge part in disease counteraction. Rather than zeroing in exclusively on unambiguous food sources to stay away from, consider the accompanying overall principles for decreasing disease risk. Eat different leafy foods, which are wealthy in cell reinforcements and other disease-battling compounds. Pick entire grains over refined grains. Limit immersed and trans fats, settling on sound fats like those tracked down in avocados, nuts, and olive oil. Keep a solid body weight through a fair eating regimen and ordinary actual work. Remain actually dynamic, as normal activity can diminish the gambler of specific diseases. Try not to smoke and handed down cigarette smoke openness. Limit or dispose of liqueur utilization. Get standard screenings and checkups to recognize disease early when it's generally treatable. At last, it's fundamental to take on a balanced and adjusted diet, keep a sound way of life, and talk with a medical care proficient for customized direction on disease counteraction and in general well-being.